Hey, I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig, here to tell you about the Mosko Moto Panniers. You can see that I have them on my 990. Callie also has them on her 640 Adventure. Now these are the 35-liter sizes. We've gotten quite a bit of use out of these. We took them down to Mexico right when we got them. Most recently, we did a trip out to Moab, Utah with them. They've got roughly about 4,000 miles on them, and we've both been really happy, not only with the luggage, but also with Mosko, the company itself. There's a lot that really goes into these bags. I'm not going to touch on all the specifics. Mosko does a really good job of making videos on their website that they've published that really goes through the features of every bag and what you can find in them. So definitely check that out if that's what you're looking for. On the 35-liter, it incorporates a lot of really great features into the bag. On the back here, it comes with a pouch, and this pouch is big enough that I can fit 2 MSR fuel cans in it. They're actually the 1-liter sizes. They just stick right next to each other, side by side. Has a nice roll top closure on it. You can easily get any kind of fuel that you have for your camp stove, or we've got oil in one, coolant in another. We take it on all of our trips. Just stays right here in this back pocket. Now this one is not waterproof, so whatever you're throwing back there, be it tubes or tools or things like this, it's gonna get wet. This one's still a little damp. We rode through some rain and snow on our way back. Things are still a little bit damp. Now on the front, they've got this really nice beaver tail that has 4 compression straps around it. Really allows you to cinch up the bag depending on what you have in it, if it's full or if it's not full. Unfortunately for Callie and I, we haven't experienced these bags not completely full. We may overpack for our trips, over-prepare, I don't know. On this one, I currently have a bunch of extra tubing, it looks like, just for different parts of our bikes in case we blow a hose somewhere. Also on the other side, I can throw something like a rain jacket or anything like that if it looks like it's gonna rain, just something you can quickly grab right out the side there. On the front, this is actually an aftermarket item. This is a molly pouch that they sell. This is the large size. What's great about these is that you can actually fit a dromedary made by MSR inside of this pouch, and it's made specifically for it. On the bottom, it actually has a nice area that the spout comes out of. You can open it up without having to take anything out. You can see I can get water right out the side of my pannier. That has probably been one of the most awesome features that we found with these bags. It makes cooking really easily, brushing your teeth really easy. Everything is just right here. They've really done a great job with these molly pouches and where you can put them. Not only can you mount it on the front here, you can also mount it underneath on the bottoms. They give you a lot of different mounting options. I had it down there when we first got the bags. One thing that I found is that it kind of hangs a little bit low if you're getting into rocky situations. You may find that you could scrape it on some rocks if that's the area that you're traveling in. But I like it because it keeps that heavy water down low, which is great, really gives the bike a nice handling feel to it. The bag is made out of a lot of really heavy duty materials, which is great in my case because I'm not that great of a motorcycle rider. I have gone down on these bags, always in the dirt or in the sand. I've never done it on the pavement, although I've seen photos of people who have crashed on the pavement with these. But in the sand or the dirt, they've held up really well. I've never had any really high-speed crashes with them. Probably everything is under 20 miles an hour where I've gone down. I guess I did go down in the rocks in Moab last week with them. But you really wouldn't be able to tell a whole lot by looking at the bags just because the construction, the materials that they're using, it's really heavy duty. Another really great feature that I like about these bags is how easily they come off of the bike. So if you need to take them to your campsite, or if you're going to stay in a hotel and you're riding a BMW, you can easily take this right off, carry it right into your room. It has a nice handle on the side. You can grab both of them, carry them right in, easy peasy, simple dimple. On the back of the bag, you can clearly see the frame that they're using. This is a plastic material that goes onto the frame that is on your motorcycle here. Now we've got Gobi racks. These were easy enough to mount. Callie actually did a really nice video on how we mounted these on the racks because it did take just a slight modification to get the pucks on the back mounted correctly. Check that video out if you're interested. One thing to note about this system as a whole, I was surprised at how heavy it was when I initially got it. It's lighter than what came off of here, the big aluminum panniers that I had, but it wasn't as light as I was expecting, I guess, for soft luggage. Because of how the system mounts and how easy it is to take off and how stiff it is as a whole bag in general, it's a little bit heavy. I've read about some guys that have actually taken these pieces off the back and somehow mounted them onto these racks separately. That's saved a lot of weight. I don't know anything about it really. I've just known that people have done it to save weight. With that being said, I would still prefer this. If this weighed the same amount as an aluminum pannier, I would still prefer this over the hard aluminum pannier. One, obviously you can see how easy it was to take on and off. Two, it has a ton of accessories that I can mount all over the place. I can strap anything I want to this bag. And three, I love the fact that it's soft. Going back to the fact that I'm not a good rider, I have fallen off the bike and gotten my foot caught under these bags twice. One time, I think in my head, if these were not soft luggage, I would have either broken my leg or broken my ankle. The fact that these were soft and they had a little bit of give to them when my foot was under it, I honestly think that saved me. That's the biggest thing that scares me about riding these bikes, is that not really knowing what I'm doing, I'm gonna get a foot caught underneath this and break something. I really like having that soft luggage. It has a little bit of give to it. Inside, it is waterproof. You have two different membranes. You've got this exterior one that gives you all the heavy-duty construction. And then on the inside, it actually Velcros in. This is your waterproof membrane. You can pull that out completely, do whatever you want with it, put it back in. It completes the system as a whole. Hopefully this wasn't too long of a video and you've got some good information out of it. If you have any specific questions about this bag, the 35 liter, please feel free to ask and we'll reply to you in the comments. Again, this is the Mosko Moto 35 liter pannier. Got them on both sides. So does Callie. They've been awesome. The company's been awesome to deal with. They stand behind their product. They've been wonderful. Thanks for watching. I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig.